This is Renee from Journal Jot and Jive. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so every time I post, you are in the know. All right, guys, it is Monday. We have a day where most kids are out of school, so I have a free day. Not really a free day, but I have some time where I could come and do this video for you. I know tonight that we will come on and do our Monday motivation, but today I wanted to show you my social media planner. So in a couple of my lives, I have done flip throughs for you all, but I've never really done a plan with me social media type thing. So we will do that on today. So I already have my monthly calendar, and sometimes my monthly calendar is cool. Other days it's like whatever. This month is pretty okay. I have been filling it in, but we're not going to do that right now. I have my goals, motivate, and then we roll into the week. All right, so we're on the week of the 18th through the 24th. And so we're going to go ahead and start planning for that. One thing I would like to say is if you are into social media, I would recommend a social media planner because you want to kind of know what's going on or some things that you want to do for the week. And it is a way to keep up with the content that you have been putting out and a measuring tool. So one thing for me is I am working on getting my watch hours for monetization. So I want to make sure that I'm putting out enough content and, you know, paying attention to that content as well. So I am just putting a little washi tape down. I don't need it. I really don't. It has nothing to do about what I have going on, but sometimes you just want what you want. So we're going to do that. I need to cut that off, but I don't have time for that right now. I'll do that a little later. And I'm going to pull this last little strip off. Now, this washi tape was something I got, I believe, 2 years ago. The pink room, it was a sample. And it's actually some cute washi. You know, it only took good old 2 years to even decide to use it. But we are shopping our stash. So, can this go down? So, it appears like this is going to be a talk through video, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phrase of the year, remain intentional. And so what I usually do in my social media planner, I'm going to write some of the things that I know that I will do definitely in this week. So I'm going to pull some of my stickers that I want to use. Something is about to fall, and y'all did hear that. So I'm going to pull some of the stickers that I want to use, and then I'll go in with, okay, where does this need to go? So I know that I always do a live video on Mondays on YouTube, and that's usually going to be the video where we do Monday motivation. So right now I'm placing my stickers down because I know there are certain things that I do clockwork. That's always going to happen right there. And then we know that Wednesdays pretty much for the most part is going to be a no social media day. So let's go ahead and write no social media in here. All right, so we have no social media day put in here. And so what typically happens on those days is I unplug from social media and I will decide on A, little extra self-care. B, I will work on some ideas that I want to do. A lot of times when you're filming and you're creating your content and you're editing and all of those things, you don't really have time to focus on the specifics in the things that you're doing. So this is a day that I take for that. And again, like I said, self-care. Now, I'm going to put something on here that most of you all may not be used to seeing when people are doing planning. Well, one of the things that needs to occur on tomorrow is I need to get my nails done. Now, I know many of you would say, why would you put nails on a social media planner? Well, here's the thing. Social media and the type of page that I run means that you're going to see my hands more than you will really see my face. So that is something that I want to keep consistent. And it is time for my nails to be refreshed, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And we're going to put nail appointment. And that way you can also keep up with that on there. So let's just say once you start getting paid through YouTube, you can use some of those funds for that. And you can also keep up with your nail appointments for your tax write-offs if it applies, right? So if something you're doing is using nail polish and you're going to say who the nail polish is by, or you're going to do whatever it has to do as far as saying, oh, I get my nails done here, blah, 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 whatever the case is. If it is dealing with your business, that will be able to be a tax write-off. So you may want to keep that in mind. All right, so we have that. I also know on Tuesday, I will be going live with Tarshelle. So I'm going to go ahead and put YouTube live. With Tarshelle B. And we're going to do that at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe I said 8. I don't think I said 8:30 for that. And so then I know I'm also going to go live tonight. And that's going to be, and I'm going to go ahead and put live. And I know that that's at 8 standard, so I don't have to write that in because that's something that I know. And then we know that we did a video today. And this filming of this video is a social media plan with me. And then I also know on tomorrow, I'm going to do a journal video. I'm going to tell you my top 10 things that I use, but I don't have enough space for that, so that's not going to go right there. And then I also know I need to release journal prompts. So I need to release the journal prompt on my IG page, okay? So these are some of my top things that I know I need to complete this week. So we have my social media plan with me. We have release journal prompt this week, nail appointment tomorrow, YouTube live with Tarshelle B. I have a no social media day. And then on these other days, I will come in with my videos of the week. This on Friday will be, this will be a live in my Facebook group. And this is going to be tentative because I have to check on one thing. I have to make sure that my friend is not having something on her actual birthday this day, or if it's going to be on Saturday. So I will confirm. So this is a tentative live in Facebook group, and that would be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so I know that I have that coming up. Thursday is going to be a wild card. When I do wild cards, that means I just don't know what I want to do at this point for that day. So we're going to do a wild card. And then on Saturday, again, a lot of these are wild cards. I just know the top of the week what I want to do. I do have a list of potential videos. So what I would do is go in and say, okay, maybe I want to do that on this day. But remember, I did say I'm going to film on this day. And I put film, journal, supplies. And so that's going to be that. And again, I'll go in and, okay, y'all, this washi tape that keeps curling up. Yeah, so not about that. Okay, I got that off of there, right? So then we'll go in and decide what I'll do here. So I know that I often will still put things on Instagram, Facebook, but I don't necessarily have a posting schedule for that just yet. It just varies. I'll be honest. That varies for real. But I do have some additional things that I can do on my page on the weekend. So let's go ahead and put on Saturday review stats. So we're going to review stats, and I can update some of my sites. So when I say update sites, I can do thumbnails. Is that one word or two? It's going to be, y'all, that ain't really supposed to be one whole word, but it's going to be that today. So I'll update sites. And what I mean by thumbnails, on YouTube, you have the picture that pops up when the video plays. There are some that I will keep, and then there's some that I want to switch out. So I'll go ahead and do that. So remember, Friday will be live in Facebook group at 8 p.m. I may do another video on weekly recap. So let's just go ahead and put that down just in case. I think I might start making that a regular video on Fridays. So weekly recap. And so when I do the weekly recap videos, y'all, that's pretty much, I just do the layout. It doesn't mean that I'm going to complete that layout right then and there. It just shows y'all how you can do a weekly page, and you're going to keep that in your journal. So that's more of a journal video. And while I like doing planner videos, I do want to bring more journal videos in, so you will start seeing that. And then Sunday is also going to be a wild card. So for example, yesterday I didn't come on social media. So what the wild card means is I may or I may not. So I'm working on not putting that pressure on me like I did before. And so one last thing that I'm going to put up here is going to be my goal for this week. I am literally 108 hours from being reviewed for monetization. So I'm going to get those hours. And then that's my goal for this week. So of course I want my views to increase and followers to increase. But I set a goal out that I was going to get these watch hours, these 4,000 watch hours, and I am literally close. I can show you where I was last week. Last week I needed 400 hours, and so this week I only need 100. So that's actually a pretty cool growth within a couple of days. So that is what I need, and that is what I will get. So I like to speak things into existence. What is on my planner? But anyway, y'all, let me go on and hop off of here. If you have social media pages, if you're trying to grow your brand, grow your name, grow your niche within your niche, make sure you have a social media planner. Don't run away from it. Make it fit you. It does not have to necessarily be super complex, but you kind of want to have somewhat of a guide, and then you will tweak things as you need to. So if you have a social media planner, go ahead and put that down in the comments. Are you thinking about getting a social media planner? Let's chat about it in the comments, and I will respond to your messages. So get these plans in motion. Have an amazing week. Until next time.